What is going on YouTube? In this video, I'm bringing you the results of last night's V5 ALGO PRO setups from the 15-minute, the 30-minute, and the hourly. And we're going to break down some mistakes that I made, why I made them, or, no excuses, but how then I was able to get my head back in the game, refocus, and end the day in profit. Now, first of all, I want to start out just by showing you yesterday, right? This is yesterday's trading windows right here. And right here, this is currently the 30-minute time frame. We have some nice 30-minute signal right here that happened during the second trading window, which was the second trade I took, which enabled me to end the day in profit and made me $1,970, right? The 15-minute time frame, I didn't end up taking any trades from the 15-minute yesterday. It was a little bit choppy there in the second trading window during New York, but there was some nice signals here. You can see a 15-minute signal dropping for over 170 pips right there. This 15-minute signal was invalid, right? Not all signals are valid, and you'll learn why and how in the V5 course. And of course, these signals right here, invalid. This one's invalid, and this one you don't want to take because we are tapping into a AOI level, right? This one coming up, beautiful. Happened late second trading window, late New York. But that's the 15-minute, right? But the trades that I took and the community took yesterday, if we go over here into profits, 6 win streak here for DR. This was his trade yesterday, the same trade that I took. And you can see here is the trade right here from this member. Break and tap AOI and 30-minute signal. This is so powerful. This right here, the break and tap with a signal, is so powerful, right? And there's his profits right there. Some more profits from DR, and then this was my trades yesterday. Now, let me show you and talk about the mistake made yesterday, right? The mistake I made yesterday was trying to trade and build my daughter's wooden plexiglass easel. I just read from the description on the box there. I was building her toys. She was with me. She was playing with the screws and playing with the tools, and I was like, oh, don't put that in your mouth, because she was putting the screws in her mouth and playing with, it was a bit hectic. And during that, I was also trying to trade, and I looked over at my desk and my monitor, and I saw that this candle closed below the V5 AOI, tapped, and started breaking the lows. But what I failed to see at that time, which was the mistake, is that one of the entry criteria when trading V5 setups is to place your buy and sell stops 3+ pips above or below the previous candle high or low. In this example, and don't worry if that's confusing, you'll learn about it in the V5 course. In this example, we have the break below, we have the intraday breakout, and we have an AOI break and tap, right? Here's the tap. At one point in time, this candle tapped into here first, then started breaking the lows. But what it didn't do was break the previous lows over here, these lows right here, by 3 pips, as you can see, right? It's very minimal, but it didn't break it. And usually I'll wait for this to happen first before I start entering my trades, right? That was the mistake I made. I entered the trade. I was distracted. I was busy. It was a rookie mistake. And I made up for it by going out after my trading session and running a crazy amount of laps and punishing myself, and my legs ended up like jelly, and I was exhausted by the end of it. But I will not make that mistake again. The actual trade that I should have taken is this one right here. This was all 3 V5 strategies combined: signal, breakout, break and tap of an AOI, right? Absolutely beautiful. And actual extra confluence with the tap of the intraday level as well, right? So multiple confluences right there. Second chance entry. This was your first chance entry with the first breakout. It wasn't valid. It shouldn't have been triggered, even though I entered and made a mistake. Second chance entry, 30-minute sell signal, break of an intraday level, break of an AOI level with the tap and retest. Beautiful. That is the trade I took. That is the trade that members also took, as you saw right here. Break and tap of AOI plus a 30-minute signal, right? Here's your AOI, this level coming across here, this key level. You can see rejections over to the left. There's the tap, there's the signal. Entry on the break of this low right here, right there. price coming down. Beautiful. That's your entry. That was the trade I took. That's the trade members took. So, you know, it was a bit of a lesson learned day, right? Like I said, I'm not going to make that mistake again. I was distracted. Next time, if I'm doing something like that and unable to have my full attention on the charts, I will just not trade. Simple as that. It's not worth risking the money. It's not worth losing trades, making mistakes, you know, taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So that's how I ended up. This is how I'm looking for the month of December, all from V5 Algo setups, whether that be the signals, the breakouts, or the break and taps, or all 3 of them combined like we saw today. So ended up, if I go back to the top, ended up the day yesterday just over $1,000 profit there after that mistake. So, you know, trading is all psychology, man. It's all, you gotta be focused. You can't beat yourself up too much. You have to remain level-headed and see the markets for what it is, right? Trade what you see, not what you think you see. On that note, I'll see you guys in the next video.